Okay, I would like to introduce you to my Philips 930A radio. Let's switch it on. This is a very iconic radio. You probably have seen this design before. It's warming up. It's a tube radio, and it takes a while for the tubes. It's got 4 tubes to get warm and to start producing sound. There we go. This radio was made by the Philips company in the Netherlands in 1931 and 1932. It did not last very long in the market, but it became a very iconic model. This is the tuning control, so I can navigate the bands. It's got medium wave and long wave, and I can pick up different stations by rotating that control. And this whistle is very characteristic of the so-called regenerative circuits, which is a type of electronic circuit that was used in radios in those days, in 1930, 1931, 32, when this model was made. It was launched in the Netherlands, but many other countries made it under license by the Philips company. This one was made in Spain, and it sounds very, very nice after all these years. It's quite interesting that this radio has a built-in speaker, a loudspeaker. In those days it was frequent that the loudspeaker was a separate part of the radio in the shape of a trumpet, a horn. But this one has a built-in loudspeaker, which, as you see, has a beautiful grill with a very interesting design. I'm pretty sure if you're familiar with the Philips company, you've identified this design with the logo of the company. This is, in fact, the first device in which the company Philips used this pattern, and then it was adopted as a logotype of the company until these days. There are waves, as you see, and there are some stars, and these stars, they symbolize the night hours, which is when the radio signals, they travel better and clearer and further away. It's the ideal time of the day to listen to distant stations on medium wave or long wave. The radio has another control to the left, which is the band switch, and you can change to different long wave and medium wave bands to pick up other signals. There we go. Let's try another band and see what's there. Probably more broadcasting stations. And as you see, the box is made of a material that resembles wood, but it is not. It's something quite interesting called arbolite. It's some form of old plastic. It's made of cellulose, paper, some resin, and it's quite delicate, as a matter of fact. It's not easily restored in case it gets damaged. I like to think about people who may have listened to news on this radio many years ago, people from my family listening to terrible events in Europe, in Spain in the 1930s. I'm pretty sure if this radio could talk, she could tell a story or two about those years and how difficult it was for our ancestors. It has been rebuilt, changed lots of components, old capacitors and resistors, everything has been renewed. I hope you liked it. Stay tuned.